All these sneak themes are my favorite things in the entire game. I don't know. I watched him on stream. He was like riding dinosaurs around and like watching snails like stream slime on the rocks. Isn't that the arc? Isn't that the only arc? This YouTube video, Cyberpunk 2077 stealth music, all gangs, game rip. Do you understand how good this is? Alright, I'm down for whatever. It's too good. Little mood music. I always like stealth until such a point that I run out of patience and I just murder everybody. That's how this game goes. Yeah, sure. There's a lesson about video games that I don't always learn that well, but it's more about who you play with, not what you play. I don't always like handle that very well. Especially games like Valheim, etc. Like I had friends who I played with a lot, but then eventually a full Valheim base and like a full progression playthrough, that's a lot of time to like schedule. It's almost like you have to do it solo. If you ever think like, my friend works a job, he's got like a little kid, you know what I mean? Think we're ever gonna finish? Like I spent like 300 hours in Valheim. Yeah, let me just do that over like a year. I saw there's a Darkest Dungeon 2 DLC coming out. 2 more heroes. I can't say that I'm even remotely interested. I didn't really have a good time with that game. It was fine, but a kind of a disappointment. So far this year, it's been Hitman, Valheim, Baldur's Gate 1, Baldur's Gate 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Starfield, Cyberpunk, and then whatever game I was just talking about. What was it, Darkest Dungeon 2? I think it's all I'll play this year. Guess I could peruse my YouTube and find out. Playlists. Yeah. Dark Souls, I think, was last year. So these are the games. This is the games I played this year. 49 Baldur's Gate videos. Oh my god. Should be able to get like at least 2 or 3 more in there. All right. Song's almost over. Oh, we're into Maelstrom? Okay. Okay, here we are. Got some work to do. Trying to clean up the streets. A lot of these gigs are like half sweet, half a bit too repetitive to do all the time. Just the way that it goes. And the weather is like miserable. It rained for like 13 straight hours, and I was like gray and kind of windy. It was sunny for a little bit. I have a really steep driveway, and over the course of the whole summer and spring, because it rained like 3 days a week, it carved like a mini Grand Canyon along it from like the water to run down from the yard, because it's a big flat driveway, like a big flat paved area or gravel area. And so I got a big load of gravel put in and like shoveled and everything, and it's like pretty resilient. But there's still like a lot of water that pools in the yard and then runs all the way across down the house and goes down the hill. How annoying.
Hello, Night City. Hey, how about a little story time?
But I don't know. So far it's been pretty resilient. Should last me to the end of next year, and then I'll do whatever. I don't know. Wherever I'm moving next. Okay, here's the car that exploded. This is me driving around like having a fun boy time. Let's review where I am. Beat on the brat. Counterclockwise. We're looking for gigs. Regina's not giving me any. I think Regina gave me more gigs up here, right? Who Wants to Live Forever? So we're going back up here. Okay, here we go. Let's get my motorcycle out. Look at this guy. No, let's go. Let's drive Johnny's car. This car's pretty cool. Look at that. Just a little bit weathered, which I appreciate. There we go. If I got a Porsche 911 Turbo, if I got a Porsche 911, I'm not sure what color I would get. I think like silver is quite nice. I think black is kind of a waste. Maybe a red. The red is quite nice. It's kind of like fire engine red a little bit. Okay, so this is so today should be the rest of the gigs, and then I have my date with Judy, and Johnny has his date with Rogue, and we solve our romantic histories, and then we go into the stars. I really love this game. Like, I can't say that I really want to do multiple playthroughs of like, oh, let me try with this playstyle, let me try with this combat style. Like, it's not that kind of game to me. But it's like a thorough, deeply loved playthrough. Like, I love spending... I like spending time in this world more than, like, essentially any game I've ever played. Like, I bought my last computer in anticipation of this game coming out. And now, that's like the end of 2019. And now it's a proper experience. I don't think it's perfect. I don't think any game is like perfect, really. But man, am I filled with admiration of this city. Yeah, I will. Sorry. Was Anne's car there? I think my, like... There's a ton of options in the perks and the skill trees. I've talked about this before. There's a ton of options in the perks and skill trees. And there's a lot of different play styles for sure that you can play the game. I would say that it might be, at the risk of being a bit of a downer, it might be a bit more of like a breadth versus depth thing. Where yes, you can play all these different styles, but like, how many moves do you actually have? You know what I mean? Like, how many different ways of attacking? Like, my blade style, like, I got like 3 moves, 2 moves, and then some other like stat augments. It's hard to say. I don't think I'll stream it because I don't anticipate playing it a whole lot.
Got himself into some serious trouble. Needs to leave town ASAP. More intel attached.
Like, maybe I would, but like, I don't think I'm gonna like. I don't currently anticipate playing another game like that for a long time. We'll see. You know the classic comedy setup when a gonk gets into serious trouble and only some like misanthropic hardass can save him? Well, let that be your guiding plot for today. The gonk in question is named Huang Bo. He did some small-time work for the Tiger Claws, but instead of keeping his head down and being patient, he took a shortcut and stole from his own gang. Genius, right? Not only that, but the whole thing has his name written all over it. Huang Bo's marked for death, meaning he has to disappear. The faster the better. I already found his nomad smuggler, but someone still needs to get him from one end of the city together. But if you spot him in the street with the Tiger Claws, know about it. You'll know what to do, you gotta do, right? So let's get to it. He's holed up somewhere in the hotel in Martin. So I gotta stuff this guy in the trunk, right? He's holed up in the motel. Where's the front door? If he's smart, he's on the 2nd floor. I'm not gonna rent this motel. I spent enough of this time. I spent enough of this game like in a random ass motel. I'm not doing it more. How's your school stuff going, by the way? What's like how's like your attendance rate? How are you finding it? Microplate lined camo vest. It blows my mind how many different like chromas there are in this game. And just like how they all have like a certain naming system. I wonder how they do it. Okay. That's like some X-Files music. X-Files is a show I could see them like remaking at some point. Local network. I don't care about surveillance here. Malfunction reports. Clogged skin, AC broken, issues with sensors, wireless charge not working, mini fridge stinks, guest list. No Huangbo here, but anonymous guest would be 1237, so I assume that's him. Yeah, it's a big mission to get there for sure. I'm gonna be like the boring. I'm gonna be like a little bit boring in how often I'm gonna ask you about it, just because like. It's important, I think, that you do it. So I hope even if it's like not going well, you like still tell me about it.
빨리 좀 하면 안 돼?
I'll be honest, I didn't want to write this book, but they paid me, so here it is. Well, actually, it was written by a ghostwriter. Hey, Jake, just kidding, I haven't lost all my self-respect, not yet. So who even reads books nowadays? I thought people only bought them to decorate their apartments. At least that's what I do. By the way, wouldn't it be better to just get rid of shells altogether? Somebody's thinking about, why am I reading this? So where was I? All right, so the publisher told me they want to publish my autobiography, and do I have any questions? Of course, I asked them if I could swear like a drunken sailor, and they said, sure, we'll see. Shit, fuck, this sucks. This person's a douchebag. All right,
빨리 좀 하면 안 돼?
all right, Mr. Korean man, let's go.
Huangbo?
그래. 근데 다들 날 치타라고 불러. 내가 또 치타처럼
Hurry up, get in a SIG. 2 cars packed as tigers heading straight for the motel.
존나 빠르거든.
Okay, cheetah. Whatever. I don't care. Long as you're good for it. How'd you get here?
야, 차 타고 왔지. 걸어왔겠냐? 이 근처에 주차해뒀어.
So I wonder if this is going to be a stealth mission or a fighting mission.
Driving.
This guy's about to get assassinated when he goes out this door.
야, 이런 개씨발 놈들이야!
Blind or deaf to you?
Okay, is this a sneak mission or what?
Shut your trap if you don't want to eat lead.
Escort Huangbo to the meeting with the nomads. Okay, come with me, bud. Gotta get out of here. We go this way? Come along, friend. We have places to go. Okay. You guys can do some good work over here. Do I have any points to my inventory? No. Hold on, I want to reread something. It occurred to me this when I was thinking about this, that there's some stuff I haven't been doing properly. This. When crouched, becoming detected by an enemy will temporarily slow down time. Dodge or dash out of the enemy's line of sight to immediately exit combat. It's so sick. 2-minute cooldown. Okay, there's my Porsche. Is that a Tiger Claw over there? Yeah. I'm gonna take that dude out. There's just one, right? What's that guy? Is that also Tiger Claw? No. Is he resident? So this is the only person who can see me. That I can tell here. They have the same bikes I have, but they have the one with the high top. Alright, pal, I gotta get you out of the way here. Okay. Hey, bud. Let's get my car over here. That guy's got the poo-poo walk. My favorite. Okay, get in the car. He's in? Alright. I think we're probably still gonna get chased on the road.
으, 씨발. 어우, 존나 아슬아슬했는데 그래도 우리가 해냈어.
You want a medal or something?
Why'd they give me the first person for that one? Alright, let's get out of here. No one knows we're in a no one knows it's in a Porsche. They think we're in Huangbo's car. Boy, are they wrong. This is good, Nick. This is good, like, getaway music. This is so 80s.
넌 별명 같은 거 없어?
Nope. Okay, we're here. Get out.
야, 잠깐만. 아, 근데 저 새끼를 믿어도 돼? 아, 너 가면 내 콩팥 떼가고 그러는 건 아니지?
Reggie hired him direct. Ran the spec herself.
알았어.
This guy has a child's eyes.
내리면 되잖아. 그리고 호텔에서 도와줘서 고마웠어.
Alright. Charming bastard, get out of here.
Reality.
Flawless work, V. Huangbo thinks your nickname should be the Mad.
Give me more clothing.
Lioness. So
Yes.
he's happy. Closing the gig, sending you the cred.
Ooh, he almost drove over his friend's body there. That's not very nice. Okay, so there's another gig in this part of town, if I recall correctly. So nothing up here. So beat on the brat and then a gig here. Okay. I'll see how much time I have left. Depends how today goes. I might do all the cyber psychos. It'll take a little bit of time to do. Sorry, Johnny, bust up your car. Johnny should give me some trash every time I damage his car. I'm sure that would get old over time, considering this is a game it's non-stop car damage. This is a sick song. Called? Miami Suicide? Yes, fair. This is like them doing like a heist or like a robbery that's about to go wrong in Scarface. I read a really weird headline yesterday that Luca Guadagnino, whatever his name is, like the Italian director for like reasonably sexualized romance and love movies, like Call Me by Your Name or that movie with Tilda Swinton. Sorry. He was doing a that cop just ran into me and then like now is trying to pursue me. He was going to do a Scarface movie scripted by the Coen brothers, but now he's like off the project. Like, what a crazy series of circumstances it is. This is like the most unlikely thing I've ever seen. The guy who makes like soppy, overstated love movies that are like pretty enjoyable, but like a lot of people will like snicker when they see them. He's gonna make Scarface, and it's Scarface written by the Coen brothers. That was a wild set of circumstances, if you ask me. Alright, just eat your sandwich and calm down. You guys enjoying the beach or what? Hey man, what do you got there? Skewers? Cool. What's this? Huh? Someone just showed up my map. What is that? This is probably like the assault thing. Okay. So what is this on the map? Pal, you gotta go, sorry. Nice jacket though, this guy looks well dressed. This is look at this guy. It's the middle of summer. He's dressed like Dante. Birthday present for Shiro. What is that? Is it a shard? Happy birthday, you crazy motherfucker. Sending our best wishes and a little present. XD, you've got glitter. Don't do it all in one go. And other goodies. Hope your party fucking slaps. We'll try to drop by, but I can't promise anything. They're making us do overtime at the lab to pump out this glitter ship. Demands off the goddamn charts. Try it and you'll know why. All the best from your dreams at Rovenge Street. I see Rovenge Street all the time. And it's kind of weird because it's like very much... It's very much not like something you'd think is like what the name of a street in Little Japan.
V, got a simple, clean-cut gig. Need you to zero someone who's been extorting regular, hard-working folks.
Smart.
Our public enemy's name is Blake, and he is one slippery motherfucker. More info on him and his MO attached.
Okay. Oh, he's that big guy. Okay. Racketeering's the name of the game in Kabuki. The bad just pretend they don't see when hustlers like Blake reel the next victim. The script's always the same. Act 1, a promising money deal. Act 2, an unpayable debt. The sucker this time was Roger Wang, store chain operator. Blake's already seized ownership of one of the stores, but has bigger plans. Like I said, this kind of debt's unpayable, so Wang got wise and paid us instead. This human shit stain croils, but it disappears, so the time to act is now. One more thing, Blake's got hustler from the animals watching his back. Okay, so let's hear what this guy has to say. Let's clear out some of the waste here. Good old money shard. We're backdoor gamers over here. Oh, Sasquatch. We're at Blake's. And what the fuck you bothering me for? Because here, T, fuck off. Here, they got an ingredient for juice. Lidocaine. Lidocaine. You fucking piss brains. Might come in handy. Then take it. Should we ask Blake first? Because it's like his. Ask your dick if it's got balls. Damn. She's a tough cookie. I've been here before. Wandering around being like, I wonder what the deal is. Oh, shit. Okay, 2 dudes here. How many dudes? Oh, we went up here. Just 2? That can't be right. This must be an area. This must be one of those areas. There's the 3rd one. This must be one of those areas with like a staircase down, or he's in that office. The guy over there. Okay, so first... One... Two... He's a little louder. That's Blake. Zoom over here and snag this guy up. I can't even tell you what the animal music sounds like. I guess I'm listening to it right now. Pretty mellow. More animals in here. Hey, big guy. You guys are a little too busy. Should be washing out. Okay, this is one of those things where this is one of those missions where it's like not quite clear whether I can talk to this guy or whether if I just like walk up to him, he's gonna like we're gonna be in combat. So this is where we save. See what the options are. What's back in this broom closet? Anything? No, just the way out.
Hell was that?
Okay. Well, I guess I'll give him the old college try. Oh my god, he blew up the thing in front of me. I was just standing there holding on to the light machine gun blast, but his lack of accuracy benefited him in the long run. Alright, where's the lore here? My beloved debtors. You're joking. I don't borrow any from you. We talked about a loan, that is all. Roger, time is money and mine ain't cheap. I gave you business advice, a service that isn't a charity. One more thing. Could you pass along my warm regards to your daughter and congratulate her on her pregnancy? I'm sure you're really excited to be a grandpa. Your daughter's got a fine place to go to a real bright future ahead of her. I can't understand. Take the money I already sent your way. And don't you ever get in your family again. Sheesh, Roger, no need to get nasty. You hurt my feelings. You know that? As for what you sent, it ain't enough. Silly you forgot the interest. But actually, I just got a thought for a quick, convenient way for you to put a ribbon on this thing. Give me that little shop of yours, Kabuki we're all square. Only this time I can do it without the attitude. Authorized you in the system is yours. What happened? How did that guy, like, just allow that to happen? Fried ants? I'm eating bugs. Alright, that's pretty simple. Alright. And got the 80s, man, on our way. Got anything spicy for us to start with? Beat down curb stomp? You're just watching for now. Look tough. Guard me. Hey, sounds like a snooze job. Occasionally pop a knee or deal with someone's wife, husband, kid, whatever. Nothing too complicated. Now that's more interesting. Should have start with that. It's a nice jacket this guy's got. Alright, big boy. Let's get you out of here. Those pickled eggs? I don't know if I've ever had one. Deviled eggs, pickled eggs. Like the bar snacks. It's actually pretty good bar snacks. But a lot of people think it's really gross. But like, it's probably better to get like saturated fats and proteins into you. Apparently, a lot of the things in egg yolks, etc., are like pretty good, like neuroprotectives for.
Target bagged. Closing the gate.
You okay? This is the driver? This is the driver you got? This is the driver you got? This is the driver you got? This guy is so ill. It's like a screen share, but it's a brain share. He downloaded my driving capabilities. And then I guess Regina let this guy be her driver. She's taking the wrong cues from me. She should take my cues on stealth gameplay and having lots of money. But instead she took my driving gameplay, which is not it. This guy's using WASD. He might actually just be using W and S. Where are you going? What's your game plan here, you fucking computer? Alright, I can't look at this anymore. Alright, so side job, nice. Can I have my car, please? Look, it's your car. I didn't know you were gonna come pick me up. That's nice. I appreciate that. When it rains and pours, glad to see you're not bumming around. New contracts are available. Sending the info now. Little tyke. I use that phrase all the time now. Calling like keen, energetic people or like kids or animals little tykes. Oh, little tyke got little tyke's got an attitude, or a little tyke got something going on. Thanks. Okay, where am I going here? it's easy to see how much of like a technology sheep I am and or everybody is in terms of like how impossible I find it to not just follow the instructions on the map. I will follow it like a zombie. What am I wearing? I'm fine with this one. This guy again.
The real name for this thing they call cyberspace is actually
Sandra Dorset.
pandemonium.
What is happening here? I have to keep arguing with this guy and then give him money?
What is life without its
Sandra
body?
Dorset? What? Hey V, Sandra Dorset, the one you saved from the scavengers. After what happened, I get the feeling I can trust you. Would you be willing for retrieving a little something for me? I'll pay, of course, but it's kind of a sensitive matter, so I'd rather not get a fixer involved. It's my data bank. The scavengers must have taken it while they keep me here. They keep me there. It was still connected to the net, so I chased it before they caught on and switched it off. I'll send you the coordinates. Call me if you find it. I'll be super grateful. Data's confidential. I trust you want access to it. Okay. So what do you want, Co?
I have heard their voices. Let they who yet live never cross that threshold, for their souls will join those ghostly.
You know, I've been in cyberspace and I did actually meet a corpse or two there.
Hark, the witness! Hear her testify of those who burn in hellfire.
Yeah, didn't see that fire though.
Is this like a Twitch chat reference where you're like arguing with him and giving him
ask,
money and like
who
making shitty
opened
comments?
These unholy gates of the abyss.
No one's asking.
And I answer you, the techno-necromancers.
Like, why do they
of
always
Alpha
keep giving me this
Centauri.
side job if nothing else new happens? How much more of this money of my money is this guy gonna get?
I recognize you. You come here often. Your eyes tell me that your mind has opened to the truth. Will you provide a humble donation so that I may
An
continue
online
my
beggar? Here's your money, pal.
Humble sounds affordable. Just don't spend it on stupid shit.
Here's $1.
Thank you. This has bought me a day or two.
Yeah. Alright. Alright. Where's my motorcycle? If I just... I wonder if there's a limit to how many cars you can call to a certain area. Can I just call my... Can I just like stand in a parking lot and just summon my whole collection? Excuse me. Alright, what's next? Sandra Dorset. That's a throwback to the prologue. I wonder what happened that now she's here. Is it something to do with like getting the fixers done? It must be like a fixer threshold. Why else would it be now? Out of nowhere. The song is cool because it kind of sounds like my motorcycle engine ripping. Back here, am I? I can't really understand. You mean the Co-Carnage one? The Gary the Prophet? I don't know what it is. Like, every once in a while, the side job shows up. I go there. I talk to him and I make like snarky comments to him for like a minute, and then he asks me for $1,000 or $13,000. So maybe I just say no to him? I don't know. I don't know what the quest is.
Introducing Alois Decan, a deadbeat with a pretentious name. Garp broke my trust and skipped town. Well, fuck him. Only thing I care about now is the data he left in NC. Specifically, what's on his comp. Check the attachment, you'll see what to do.
I don't want to. Boring. Alois Decan, the corp mega prick who cheated me. And not only me, there's a whole city out there that wants to get his hands on this guy. As they say, the fate of a traitor is sealed at the time of his betrayal. You have to listen to Rambo like 5 times? Okay. Got it. But what interests me beyond my vengeance is Alois' datapad and well the data on it. Our traitor picked up and fucked off right at NC so fast he left his gear in town. Just 20 minutes ago. Miller, did you play this game? I forget. Just 20 minutes ago, I got a login ping from his comp on an Eisenhower Street local net. Head over there and grab his device. Once we get it, we take advantage of this confused mess. Okay, Sandra's databank is here. Rah!
Don't make trouble. Be trouble. When there's smoke,
Oh,
this far.
get this guy's out. Never mind. I'm so sick of that ad. I hear it like every 5 minutes. The amount of ads you get in the game is like how many of the TV shows are just ads. I get that. I understand that's like part of like the satire. You good? Who can see me? And where are they? Oh.
Там кто-то есть.
Let me get a little peek at that guy's leg. Oh, shut up. We're good? Everyone's still unconscious? Okay. Here's the databank. Carpe Noctem sees the night. New shard. Makes a copy of the daemon affecting the shard. 551CFF55. 1, 2, 3. Is there 7? Yeah, so I can do both. 551CFF55. 551CFF55 BD E9. Oh my god, we're geniuses. Oh, and I get one more too. Bonus. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. I've been thinking a lot about how I feel about the 2 playthroughs. Like how much of my view of the game is influenced by like the spin and like the narrative around it. For Night Corp internal use only. Like I don't remember clearly a lot of the things I really had issues before, but I remember it being like a lot of a mess in a lot of ways, and how like in some ways I felt like all the interactable things in the map felt like soulless. But now I just like, and probably because of performance and better PC and like attitude and like things like that, more options, I feel like I have so much more fun with the experience. I remember before, one of the things that bothered me was like I was picking up a million guns. My like main way of getting money was like picking up all the guns from every single combat you did, and like how hard it was to get money. And with the clothing and mod system meant that like in the end game, when I wanted to get like my end game build before doing the boss, I spent like, you could just use whatever clothes you want and then you put mods on it. But the mods I wanted cost me like, I right now have about $750,000. I think it cost me like pretty much that to get like mods on like a skirt and a blouse. So stupid. The tests have come back successful. The artificial intelligence CN07 has proven itself capable of bypassing commercial device-specific and macro security systems if accessible to Night Corp employees of the lowest ranks. None of the test subjects were aware that this experiment was being conducted on them. In compliance with the orders was given, CN07 focused mostly on subject HK13, which at the time of the experiment's commencement was classified as common empathetic. After a period of subliminal conditioning, as we predicted, HK13 began to display acute psychopathic behavior. The highlight was a dispute over coffee, during which HK13 strangled one of their colleagues and jumped at the 16-foot window of the research facility. We'll soon commence the next phase of the procedure and install CN07 onto the device of our actual target. So this is kind of getting into this like AI overlord that's running everything, I think. Because like, is this actually Sandra Dorset?
V. You're V, right? You find the data bank?
Someone's back in tip-top shape. Trauma
I don't
must
think
have
it's
put
her.
you back together in no time.
Yep. Good as new. Still, if not for you, wouldn't have been anything left to put back together. Never got the chance to thank you properly. Wasn't there someone else with you? Big guy? Whenever you get a chance, tell him I said thanks.
Yeah, about that. Jackie's dead.
No. My condolences. It wasn't because of me, was it?
No. He was killed by Arasaka. Wasn't too long after we found you. Jackie always had too much cool to let anyone know he gave a shit, but after everything you went through, he'd be happy you remembered him. Anyway, what matters is that we're still alive. Now, about that,
The data bank, do you have it?
right to the chase, huh? Well, you'll never guess where I found it. A scav hunt.
Nothing's wrong here.
Sandra, you there?
Yeah, it's just that. Well, ever since they told me what happened, I just can't stop seeing them. I figured they must have had it. But, you know, it's not like I was gonna go looking for it myself after. I keep telling myself it's over. The ones who took me are gone.
I'll see you and make a turn for my wife.
What happened there?
Where'd you go, блядь?
Hey there. What were we talking about?
What was that?
Look, I don't know if I'm the right person to talk to about this. I'm not too great with
Why is this place so busy if this is all I'm doing here?
feelings.
Picking up someone from the main floor.
Can we get back to, you know, biz?
Sorry. You're right. I should be focusing on what's in front of me.
I don't think she's a real
You
person.
mean me? The job or something else?
It's nothing. Just bring the data bank to my apartment. Sending you the address now.
Thanks.
Okay, that was weird. So there's more stuff here. There's some orange gears in there that I need for my collection.
Come out.
So the scabs are kind of like vaguely Russian. Is that what's going on here? Clinic access token, eh?
I fucking like.
Oh. How can I move? How did that guy get into combat with me? This game is so crazy. People turning around, you not being able to grab them. Really annoying. Upstairs, there's nothing. There's a clinic downstairs. By the time I get over there, I should be able to do the optical camo. Okay. Seems so crazy. I guess I didn't see that guy. Okay, so whose body is that? Okay. What's going on here? Oh, this is a 2-in-1. That explains a lot. They stole 4 liters of fluonizepam. How rude. Okay, what's this guy?
Who would have
So
thought?
that's the guy. Is Johnny coming in to talk? There he is.
Without Crow,
I know the pattern by now.
The same idiotic bullet-ridden sacks of meat.
Yeah, I agree. He's wearing nice short shorts. So much clothing. Yes. Oh, yes. We're doing great. The wardrobe expands with every minute.
Hey, where'd you come from?
Who's this guy?
Was just downstairs. Wanna talk about this?
I don't know what you saw.
Oh, this
there.
guy. Okay.
I don't go down there. I don't know anything. They forced me.
Yeah, okay, Chuck.
I'm their hostage.
Chuck Bucks.
Said if I try to escape, I'd be next on the table. I swear.
Read your mail. Know what's up.
Well, maybe. Could I interest you in a discount?
I think I'm gonna go under
Everything.
general anesthesia.
On everything.
Anesthesia with this
For
guy.
what? Pretending I don't know how you supply your parts?
Fucking maniac.
Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Even able to
I have
look
money.
yourself in the mirror? No. Fuck you.
I understand. Yes. Could you wait here a minute? There's something I'd like to
He's gonna try to
show
murder
you.
me.
Oh, where did I?
Those kids were oddly fine with that, and why do I have police issues after that? I have so many questions. There's a cop coming around the block. Ah! Oh, there's one there.
Bitches on my ass!
Later, you stupid cops. Okay, so where's my, hold on, where's this gig? Stairway to Heaven, approach the Zen Master? Eh? All rogue, full disclosure. Where's the gig? Deposit the laptop in the drop point. Okay, I'll do that first, and then I'll go talk to Sandra, who's totally an AI. You know it, I know it, we all know it.
Police! Come out with your hands
Hey,
up!
what's up, loser? What are you looking for? Can you turn left here, please? Yeah, thanks. Hey, get off the road. We're passing through here. Okay, yeah, straight through the intersection. And then left here, yeah. Left here. There's no light, just turn left. Buddy. Oh, you're waiting for that guy to cross. Okay, let's go. Come on. Hey, excuse me. Yeah, take the left. Wow. Hard to get a good. It's hard to get a good ferry service in town these days. I wonder if you shoulder block a cop in traffic if they want to arrest you. I think I've found out to my detriment before. Okay, what do we got here? Tier 3. Tier 3. 3. I know I can turn all these into tier 4 stuff. Getting a bit lazy on it. I should actually go to a Ripper dock. And see how we're doing with all that.
Exactly the tech
One
I
here?
wanted.
Okay.
Thanks. Gig closed.
Thanks. Gig closed. Backpack. Tier 5 katana. Disassemble. Tier 4 knife. Tier 2 baseball bat. Carnage. Quasar. Nova. Fenrir. Gaiatane. Yukimura. Kenshin. QB. Omaha. And finally a Pojar. Alright, let's go to this Ripper dock over here. Where are you? Where are you at, bud? Where's the way down? Oh hey. Bunch of tiger claws want trouble with me. Heck, I don't want trouble with you guys. I'm fine. I'm just trying to live my life out here. I haven't beat up a tiger claw in, heck, I don't know, 20 minutes? Alright, maybe 5. So I need to do the old loop-de-loop till I get around to see what that Ripper dock is. Is no one here? No, Netrunner. Is there a Blade Runner in here? Alright, I'm in that guy's head. Hey, bud. Never seen a Ripper dog so big. This is like my Twitch chat recently. Okay. Fully upgraded. Fully upgraded. Fully upgraded. Fully upgraded. Adrenal trigger. What's the deal with this one? Why couldn't I do this one before? What's the problem here? Explosion damage, grade retard. Ricochet, melee damage, damage over time. This is quick hack damage. Weapon chance. Explosion damage. Grenade recharge speed, damage over time. These are trash. These aren't even. There's not even a point of doing this. Cancel. Dense marrow. This is just raw defense, right? This is the one that lowers your melee damage in exchange for more ammo, for more armor. So no. Skeleton. Okay. I mean, this is better. But what the fuck? Why is this going... Why are these effects worse when you upgrade it? What's the point of that? Why not just give you less armor and have like a linear progression of your upgrades? Why are you doing this to me? You get... It's so weird, man. Alright. Leave me alone. Arms full. Axolotl. What does this improve? Bonus stealth damage, melee damage, aim speed. Was this one? I'm gonna have to make one more trip to Dogtown to get that good shit. Like, is this one better? Damage over time and crit damage versus melee. No, this is better. Alright. But it's really weird. I think I need to go back to Dogtown to fill in the rest of these slots. Everything else is fully upgraded. This I don't understand, because this one should be my optical camo. No, never mind. So, intelligence and tuned. What's the point of doing this? This does absolutely nothing to by upgrading it. Lowers the cooldown. For something I don't use. Alright, I can do with that. I can do without that. Trade. This guy's got nothing. Hey. Okay, so let me just review something. Crafting. How many upgrades? How am I doing on parts? I still have 800. I still have 900 tier 5 item coins. So I can probably just sell everything from now on. Just to be clear, is there any other weapons or things I have upgrades? This knife. I can upgrade this knife. All right. Did I upgrade it? Okay. Okay, so I have 200. This is fanboy shirt? I thought it said femboy shirt. I was a little confused. Something I notice in like games like League that I play, or like if I check out a stream of some game that's like has a much younger clientele, is like how many people, ironically or not, have like names being about like a femboy or a catboy. Yikes. Like what degree of like teenagers who play games whose name is something that's like a vague reference to like sexual degeneracy? It's pretty high. It's like 1 in 3 at least. I'm not even joking. Okay, I gotta see Sandra. Where are we going here? Okay, full disclosure, go meet with Sandra, and then maybe I'll do the co-carnage one after that. Alright, this is gonna be some sort of weird... This is part of like the... This is kind of like David Lynch-esque. In that a movie like Lost Highway sort of is like there's a story on the surface of the movie but there's a story that's like under the surface of what's really happening, and a lot of what's interesting about this game is that there is a surface story of your struggle and whatever other things you're doing, but there is, to some degree, with Jefferson Perales and this and the Cynosure Core, etc., there is like a story lurking in a serpentine fashion under the surface of what's actually happening in the world. That is pretty interesting, and I would like to see it more explored, and I hope I get more. I hope I get more about it, or I have like the comprehension to understand if it's shown to me.
Sandra, it's me, V. Got your database.
Yeah, do you want to yell it out a little louder?
Sandra, you in there?
Are you alone? Did anyone follow you?
Everyone asks me
What
that. I have
does
no
it
idea.
look like?
I never look ever.
Come on. Don't like leaving the door open.
She's wanted. She's a $10 bounty on her.
Still worried about the scabs?
I've been here before.
My friend told me your memory'd be scraped clean.
The scavengers? No, I'm worried about... no, it doesn't matter. You bring the data bank?
Nice place you got here. Tasteful.
Thanks.
If it's not the scabs you're worried about, then who?
Look, I didn't pay you to come here and ask me personal questions.
Hey, you mentioned it. Besides, I saved your life. That isn't worth anything?
It was worth whatever you got paid. Don't pretend I wasn't just another small-time job for you.
Lady, you have no fucking
Now,
idea.
Did you bring the data bank?
Here. Don't worry, it's completely intact.
When someone tells me not to worry, it usually means they're hiding something. You wouldn't happen to have seen what's inside, would you?
And ruin my cred? For what, a few bytes of data?
Funny you should say that. 'Cause not long ago, the databank's GPS sig suddenly went online. Which can only mean one thing. Someone booted it up and used it.
Alright, you got me. I looked inside. I know everything.
That's what I thought. So what's your next move?
To congratulate you, of course. Anyone who hacks Night Corps earned my respect.
Oh. Well, thank you. You know, if they end up going through with it, then...
The net will become even more dangerous. You were worried they'd find out about you.
Exactly.
She's very like Ubermensch-y looking, isn't she?
Use an AGI to condition workers' minds. That's some supervillain shit right there.
Can women be Ubermensch?
Eventually,
They can, right?
it'll let them control anyone they want. That's what scares me the most.
Glad to see there are runners who are finding old school dirt like this. I just hope it gets put to good use.
Oh, it will. Don't you worry about that. Here. What we agreed on, plus a little extra. People like us need to stick together, right?
Thanks. And good luck.
Yeah, great. Aren't I lucky? Where'd I get all this extra money? I feel like I have like $250,000 more than I thought I remembered did yesterday. So here's the question. Oh, okay, right, never mind. Empty melee slot. So I can't upgrade this. But I can add something to it. Should find a tier 5 katana. Or can I craft it? I've got a song that's stuck in my head lately that I'm gonna go ahead and play right now. I need to make a tier 5 katana. What is the fucking recipe? I don't have a katana recipe, lame. Tier 1? $1,900. Alright, later, Sandra. They're watching me, not just on the net. Some shady-looking types followed me all the way to work today. When I finally worked up the nerve to turn around the force station, they vanished. Maybe I'm just paranoid. I think they're speaking Russian. I'm trying to get a little freaked out. Got a turret in here? I feel like her apartment's gonna explode or something. I haven't chilled with the Mox in a while. Big fan.
Data from Jotero's private server. Found out who's been procuring people for his recordings. Meet Jay Hume, human trafficker and bona fide piece of shit. Check the sitch out for me. Deets attached.
A lot of dudes here. Countless dreamers head to big cities in search of a fresh start, and so many of them have nowhere to return to. Outcast, loners, rejects. Jay Hune's put a target on the back of those societies failed, and there's no shortage of them in Night City. Here's the rundown on Jay Hune's meat grinder. He identifies some poor bastard, kidnaps them, and delivers them to scabs for biomon or other high percent wear removal. They're stripped of their identities and end up the property of some shitbag like Jotaro to do with as they please. Of course, no one really looks for these people, and if they did, where would they start? What are their odds? To find someone in Night City who doesn't exist? Let's face it, Jay Hune is just one head of the Hydra. But fuck it, let's chop it off anyway. Could be a good while before more go back in this place. If I get that guy's gonna see me. If I get this guy, that guy's gonna see me. That's him there. Sniper over there. Fucking guy. I think this might be a I murder everyone type. Oh my god, there's a guy right there. Oh my god, that was close.
Howie used to say that, and now look at him. All suited up, sitting on some committee.
Doesn't take much skill to kill everyone in this game. I don't know when, do you guys know when FF7, the next chapter, comes out? I need to play that whole series. Sometimes a game will come out and I want to play all the precursors to it. But the problem is, like, play too many games in a row the same way, you kind of, like, it becomes a little bit, like, burnout-y. A little burnout-y. Like, all the Dark Souls games before playing Elden Ring or something crazy like that. So, I would like to play them. I think I'd rather play them on PlayStation. So I think it's probably time for me to buy a PlayStation. Is it cheaper or more expensive around Christmas time? They have a fucking drone here? This girl's got a sick outfit. Just a pair of Euros. And like that apron. Okay, that sniper is behind that wall. Is there anyone here if I leap over? I think I can probably leap across here. Get up there. Duck. Got my eyes on the target. The mobility is so sick. You don't always get a chance to use it. Because I definitely like to play the previous one before I play the next one of the FF trilogy. I'm not the biggest fan of like how much as a culture we want remakes all the time, but I am a big fan of Final Fantasy VII. There once were two sisters, Night and Death. Death large and Night small. Night had the beauty of dreams, while Death was the most lovely of all. Hey nani nani, hey nani nani, Death was the most lovely of all. Is that really the way the song goes? I have to take his body down to a car? Yeah. That guy's got moolah. Up for grabs, 3 people. Yikes. Cherry Bach, white, 24, Kabuki native, orphaned after parents died living on street. Black, 17, all the Caldas run away, NNC 1 week. White, 19, orphan from Nevada, NNC 3 days. That's so messed up, their lives are over. International cuisine, from J. Hunda Jotaro. Good morning, good sir. I'm offering a new dish that should satisfy your sophisticated palate. Ingredients include 1 black lamb, 2 pink porky boys, and with an Asian twist, a young hen and a rooster. I remember reading that. We have a pretty serious complication. That Asian boy reserved for Jotaro had a severe seizure out of nowhere. He's alive but extremely weak. I very much doubt Jotaro will have any interest in one so fragile. I'll exchange him for the boy already marked for downtown, but maybe that throws a wrench and everything. It's your call. Okay, so let's do this. We'll make the change. I'll smooth things over with the corporate downtown best I can. Rather do that than risk blowback from Jotaro. Car's waiting. Alright, get this guy out of here. Alright, we did enough. I'm sure there's more loot around, but what's a king to a god, you know? What's a god to a non-believer? I'll get out of here. Can I just jump over? Can I just drop off the roof? If I do, that's a big fall. Good. I read something recently, or I saw a YouTube short the other day that was like some person is like ASAP Rocky or something saying why Frank Ocean is such a boss, and that he like somehow was the guy who like figured out a loophole on record company contracts where he made like tens of millions of dollars for like not delivering an album or something like that. Which is like, some people might be like, oh, that's messed up, but at the same time, like, record companies have been like cruelly fucking over artists for like their entire life. That's pretty interesting. But I kind of like wonder whether that like that's the kind of thing that maybe affects someone's output. Like Frank Ocean is like one of like the best artists, like one of the best mainstream artists of the last like 15 years probably. So like I'm not really in touch with a lot of the stuff anymore, but I wonder whether that's something like that hurt his output. That guy's a monster. He's so talented. His first album like predicted like the culture so well, I think. Like in terms of what are most influential, like what our most influential sort of society and class is sort of like the rich Californian. You see that like in how YouTube has changed, how Twitch has changed, etc. He's really dead on about that. Look at you, turning some heads around. I sent a new contract in for you. This Regina one, this girl has 1 million fucking contracts. I've done 15. She's still tossing them my way. All right, Code Carnage, but to give you another chance. much money does this guy need from me? I've subbed to him before. I've given him my Prime. I don't remember the last time I actually gave someone like a paid for sub. Mostly because I don't really have like personal connections with people, you know what I mean? It's just like streamers I like, and just every week, like a king, I bequeath my Twitch Prime on whoever content I feel like most deserved it for that month. Whether it's like a Co or like a Avoiding the Puddle or a Choco Taco or a Tyler One or a Cadril or whomever. Usually just give it to whoever's stuff I enjoyed the most that month. Teams we went up against, those 3-star and 5 cost. Actually, 3 people 3-star or 5 cost. Is this because Double Up lets you like give stuff back and forth? Double Up seems to be like relationship mode. I have a friend, he's Korean, who basically just like quit League and plays TFT all the time, and he plays with his wife as well. I was like, is she better than you? He's like, she's okay. So like one person is the carry and one person is the Yumi, and the Yumi just like feeds the other person all the stuff. Is that how it works? Three people 3-star to 5 cost. This is why things are. This is, I think, like this is the trend. Is people realizing? That's so crazy. Ari is a bit slow compared to like. What are the other like crazy 5 costs? Ari's a bit slow though. 3 casts to one-shot the board. The first 2 casts suck. Cassante is, I think, the best 5 cost. Is that what you mean? Like, who's the best legendary? I think maybe Aatrox. Cassante is extremely strong, but like, it's really cheesy. So it makes it that makes me take away points from it. I think it's disgusting. It's so stupid. 2 tank items and then double mana on Cassante is like the most cheesy shit on the fucking planet. It's like what Lee Sin was like 3 sets ago. Why you put this in the game? I understand that you like want something that you like can counter a team with like a Giga tank, but it's really annoying. How? What do you mean in 1 second? You can only knock out one person at a time, right? Or is like the knockback AoE damage or something? How's it work? It should be set.
Aliens! You can recognize them by their cold blue eyes. Creatures born centuries ago on the Antarctic ice sheet.
Yeah, a lot of the ways that they've tuned 3 stars are like if you get 3-star 5 cost, the ability to so much damage is ridiculous because it should be like an instant win. But a lot of the way the game has changed is like reflecting in how they're going to change in set 10. Like level 10 being the new max and it being more difficult to hit 5 cost champions till later. That's so disgusting. Oh my god.
They hide their true faces under masks of human skin. Two-faced snakes.
Not surprising. I bet politicians. Two-Faced is right.
Hear her! The faces! You have seen their reptilian faces?
Oh, maybe. Weren't human, that's for sure.
And where did this filth slither out from, you ask?
Antarctica. You said that already.
Today they hide amidst the snow and
yeah,
ice.
it's hard to it's hard to argue with that being like probably the best one.
Usurping our crown as
Fuck that guy though.
chosen. Millions of years ago, they evolved from dinosaurs.
They're reptiles.
To become the world's first advanced, intelligent race. And who is their progenitor? Their masters? The scientists of Alpha Centauri! I recognize you. You come here.
How many times do I have to do this?
Your eyes tell me that your mind has opened to the truth. Will you provide a humble donation so that I may continue my mission?
Good job. Hey, here's your money,
You do
bud.
good work. Use this to wake Night City up.
Thank you for your devotion. I saw a disciple of truth in you from the very beginning.
I think one of the reasons I like Aatrox so much is the Slayer Juggernaut.
They have already won.
Sick. Slayer is a bit weird to me because a lot of the Slayers are
Radio waves bear the truth.
like Kale
Let
and
those with
Quinn
ears listen,
are
and
backline
those with
Slayers.
eyes
What's the point of
behold.
that? If Kale's getting hit, it's GG.
Their mothership
Outside of like
conceals
random
itself
AoE
above our
damage.
very heads. Ready yourself,
It's just not the same
for
kind of
they are
like
coming.
carry as like if Kale was like Challenger or something. If Kale was Challenger, maybe it'd be a bit too broken. But there is no Challenger in Demacia,
Open your mind before it is
right?
too late.
Oh, Fiora.
If you turn a blind eye to their existence, they have already won.
I like giving her the...
Radio
Yeah,
waves
exactly.
bear the truth. Let those
It makes a lot of
with ears
sense.
listen,
I like
and
giving the
those
attack
with
speed and crit
eyes
items to
behold.
Quinn. She doesn't really do that much damage, but it increases her utility early on before she really starts getting going. Deathblade and then
Ready yourself, for they are
Mortal
coming.
Reminder, or whatever it's called, on Quinn, this feels really useful. It's kind of like, the interesting thing about Demacia is sort of like the power
Before it
curve.
is too late.
Like, Sona's really useful up until a certain point. Quinn is quite strong later. Jarvan's like a monster
If you turn
later.
a blind
A lot of
eye
people
to
put
their
Demacia on
existence,
Mordekaiser
they have
now.
already won.
But I don't know who the 4th Slayer would be. I think it means Aatrox, you do at level 9.
Radio waves bear
So wait. Quinn, sorry, Kale, Poppy, Galio, Quinn, Sona, Fiora, Jarvan. That's 7. And then that's all the Demacian, right? There's only 7. And so at 8 and 9, that'd be Aatrox, Mordekaiser. And if you get double Demacian, then you get 9 Demacian, but then you get 4 Slayers. That seems like the best way to do it.
the truth. Let those with ears listen, and those with eyes behold.
The weird thing is how the website says that like you should have all your tank items on Jarvan, but like unless you get a remover, what the fuck are you gonna do? Wait. If you get an emblem from Mord, you can drop Poppy. Unless you get 2 emblems, then you can get to 9. 9 is they all are elites then, right? That's so crazy. Yeah, Poppy is really useless. Poppy seems like it should be good, but like I think it's like one of the most invisible champs of the 1 costs. 5 or 6 elites. 7 is 3. And then 9 is either all or it's 5 or 6. Yeah, okay. Yeah, a lot of people give Mordekaiser the Demacian emblem.
Their mothership conceals itself above our very
I like the
heads.
Poppy from like 1 or 2 sets ago that
For
threw
they are
her
coming.
buckler at like a backliner. So you like if she was tanky enough, she would like wear down their carries without you even
Open
really
your
noticing it was
mind
happening until it's too
before it
late.
is too
That was
late.
so cheesy. That was a good one. I like that Poppy.
If you turn a blind eye to their existence, they have already won.
What am I doing here?
Radio waves bear the truth. Let those with ears listen.
Do I have to give him like $100,000 or something? He says the same thing every time.
Their mothership conceals itself above
Oh
our
my
very
god,
heads.
kill me.
Ready yourself, for they are coming.
I do think from the video, I think it's gonna be the same thing. We'll see. Unless I go every single day like on purpose. Anyway, I think from the video of like the new TFT set, I think this is a set where they're like making a purposeful point to make it appealing to more people, and I think that will happen. That whole music set and like I think they're really doing like something with really broad appeal for their 10th set in terms of like having more people play and like the whole vibe and the aesthetic of it. I think is really smart. It's a little bit random for a 10th anniversary set. Like you think they do something that's a little more like specifically, here's our 10th set. This is like the way things are going differently, but I think it'll be really appealing to people.
Hey V, wanna do a good deed and make some eddies while you're at it?
Yes?
Gotta get someone out of the Tiger Claw's grip before they chop him into teeny tiny little pieces. You in? Deeds attached. Don't make me ask twice.
Can I borrow a sweet potato fry? That is urgent. My client Macy Do Coolidge. You might Macy Do? What the fuck kind of name is that? Is that kind of like the MACIEJ? Presumably Polish name I see sometimes. You might recognize him from the show Boxathon and N54 from a few years back. He's looking for someone to get his coach back from the Tiger Claws. Here's the deal. Mesa Dude got himself into a debt hole, looking back to climb an easy way to cut a deal with the Tigers. They gave him a wad of cash to go down in the next fight. And what did he do with it? He goes to the bookie incognito and bets on his own win. Next thing you know, he KOs his opponent in the second round and blasts off into the sunset in AV. We're hitting him with the Pulp Fiction. It was happily ever after for Mesa Dude until they kidnapped his coach, Rochi 1. They're threatening to kill him if Macy doesn't come back to Night City. Macy doesn't want his coach's death to weigh in his conscience, so he got in touch with me and I got in touch with you. Sending you the cords for the keeping Rochi 1. Try getting to him without tripping the alarm. Hostage and shootouts don't mix well. Good luck. That's actually super sick. You know everyone's betting against you because you're supposed to throw the fight. So you... I mean, if you're Bruce Willis, you accidentally killed the guy. But you make a ton of money by actually baiting everybody, and then you use some of the money to free your coach. That's actually sick. Looking forward to it. I don't like this emblem meta. Yeah. They said I think there's still going to be emblems. I don't know how those things are different. They did say they're taking away all the +1 augments, though. Which I think is good. Just generally speaking, I think people are realizing how much of, like, the benefits of people. Of, like, how much more benefits there are from, like, passive class traits than there are from, like, actual champions. Or whatever. I don't know. Do not raise the alarm. Go to Tiger Claw's dojo. Alright, so we're jumping on top of this guy. Saving. We're doing a little roof shenanigans like always. Any cameras up here? Okay, I can't get in through these things. So there's the openable part. What's in here? Tier 1 components, let me say, yeah. Anything over here? Oh, really? Can I do some scouting here? Thug. Camera. Thug. Timothy LeBeau. Does this guy look like a Timothy LeBeau to you? Thug. Bang. They can't see me, right?
Alright, that's what I'm talking about.
What? This game is so fucked. Like, did you see anything on the screen at all to, like, warn you that was happening? Am I blind, or is this game just, like, destroying me on detection? I have so many cyberware points that, like, lowers my detection rate. Doesn't do jack shit. Whatever. Who's this guy? NC resident? So it's inside here. Who's that? Who is that? Okay, I guess I could be crouching. I could do the bare minimum of, you know. What's the word? What's the word for, like, safety? The bare minimum of, like, it's down there is where the guy is for sure. The bare minimum of, what's that word? For, like, making sure, bare minimum, like, yeah, caution or, like, yeah, something like that. Don't look at me. Don't look at my body. Stop looking at me. Just do your homework. I don't really think I need to go in here. I think I can just drop in that window. Skip all these nerds. I guess it's probably, yeah, precaution is what I'm looking for. This is sick art, man. It's really, really, really cool. Watch over cameras.
Alright, that's what I'm talking about.
I looked through the patch notes for the most recent Baldur's Gate thing. They're like, over 1,000 changes, blah, blah, blah. But all this stuff I'm looking for, that I keep mentioning, of like, I would like to see... It's gonna be hard to get. It's gonna be hard to get this fucking camera. All the stuff I like to see in terms of being like, are they gonna clean up Act 3 at all? I didn't see a lot of that.
At this point, it seems a near guarantee that closer ties with the Union will help to get this city's security back on the right track. Stay tuned for more details after the break.
Okay, so there's one more camera I have to watch out for. Okay.
Are you Ro?
Yup.
That's me. Where's Coolidge? Inside where your mom. Very fucking funny. I'll ask you again, where the fuck is he? Hold on, I have to check. Yeah, he's still in your mom. That's it. Not so funny now, huh? Let's talk. Where's Coolidge? Not another word, my mom. Okay, I'm done. Smart. He's in the hole. He's in the other hole now. Motherfucker, fellow's in pain. Alright, attaboy. I like this guy.
You out of here. Can you walk?
Hold on, wait. He's in the other hole now.
This isn't my first black and blue makeover. Say the word.
Oh my god, I love him. Let's go.
Okay, then get up. Time to turn tail.
This guy's fucking awesome. Can this guy be my coach?
Listen, if we run into trouble,
He's still in your mom. Wait, hold on. He's changing holes, but it's still your mom.
That's what I'm paid for.
I love it. What a fucking beast. You coming? Hey, can I get out? Is there like some sort of alternate exit out of here? Maybe we can just get outside. It should be fine. That's so funny. I'm a huge fan of this guy already. Hey, you coming? Fuck? You here? Okay. So again, this mural, I love it. Perfect. The color scheme, the dynamism, the suit, everything.
Domestic feeder units. And that's your latest, Night City. Until next time.
One way I think having a espresso machine in my house has made me like a little more caffeine addicted. Ooh, what kind of car is that?
Worked out this time.
Imagine.
Don't get used to it.
Is I can really tell the way that like the first one just kind of goes down the hatch, but the second one is where I start to feel good. And the first one I don't really notice anymore. I like knocked out 2 in like an hour and a half usually. Usually water, heffier, coffee, breakfast, coffee. Generally the way that I do it. And now at this point, like 2.5 hours of my first one, I've got like that stomach feeling, that little like dopamine, that little like nice feeling in your tummy. Like at this point, I'm like, oh, this is good. As I'm starting to get more hungry. Is anyone trying to murder this guy or what? Good kitty style. You never see those backpacks.
Thanks. I think I can take you from
He's so messed up.
Sure you will.
Hey, listen. By the way, who threw down the eddies to bust me out?
I think you know.
Masadu. Knew you'd be in a bit of a fix after the stunt he pulled.
Just like him to do that. First he lets me knee-deep in shit, then tries to pull me out. Don't know if I should spit in his face or shake his hand.
Maybe just move on with your life.
Be better for both of you if you never saw each other again. Ever.
You're on the level. Don't let this city swallow you up. And if it does, Make sure it remembers you.
Sig reached me that road's secured. Can't say I'm not impressed. You handled it like a real pro. Closing the gig. Sending the eds.
Yeah, I have that bike. I know it.
Oh. Oh.
This isn't a highway.
You're sprinting across the street during a gunfight. You deserve to die there. I'm sorry to say it. You're a dumbass. I was watching this guy named Josh Sawyer, who I follow on Twitter. He's like a game dev at Obsidian. And he talked about how this guy, Muammar El Capitan Reyes, like, his messages to you are so funny. In that it's like, if you do well, he's like, wow, I think you're the greatest merc who ever lived. And if you, like, don't deliver the car on time, he's like, I'm so disappointed. You're a piece of shit. Like, what? I can't believe how bad you are. Like, either way, he's like 100% hyperbole. Then someone responded that they're like, back when I first played the game in 2020, every once in a while, Padre would just call me up and be like, V, he would call him up out of nowhere and be like, V, you fucked up. I'm so disappointed in you. It's like so classic Cyberpunk. Like this dark, deeply pessimistic vibe. It's a nice car, by the way. I think I have like 3 of these. It used to be so funny when you first start playing this game. You're just driving around the city, like soaking in Night City, and then every minute you'd enter a new region and you get a new holo call from like a fixer, and they're all like overlapping each other. Oh. Made through that better than I thought I would. Okay, what's this car's cap speed, I wonder? You can hit 170 in this? More? Seems like it's kind of capping out. Here's my reckoning right here. I don't say I'm still in combat. Like, I don't see how you guys can even be like in the same fucking block as me. Okay, don't mind the condition of the car. Have I ever been here before? Rancho Coronado Public High School, and then a fallen Ferris wheel. Have I ever been here? This is crazy. I still have so much driving to do. This is like parts of 6th Street I've never seen before. Is this Rancho Coronado or like Santo Domingo or something? What part of town is this? Yeah, right. Santo Domingo in Rancho Coronado. It's just a street I've never gone down to before. That was really cool. I've never seen a high school before in this game. Okay, I gotta lose this guy before I start going up the winding pinwheel road. Ow. Is it a motorcycle? No one else is this accurate in this game. Right.
Call you back.
Fucked up. The one guy? What a monster. He's got the nicer version of my car. Can I just give him that car instead? Alright, don't mind me. I mean, this car is like borderline starting to flame soon. I should probably be careful. Can you please drive normally? Are my tires gone or something? I can't drive this thing right now. Ugh. Tires seem okay. Can't turn it. Ugh. Imagine like doing a car delivery job, and this is how like someone's like hiring someone to drive the car across country, something like that, and this is the condition you return the car. Yeah, sorry. Here you go.
Oh yeah, I knew I picked the right merc for the gig. Thanks for the help, B. My chum will do the finishing touches.
Got a little crazy. All right. So let's keep it rolling here. Side job, beat on the brat. I think there's one more side gig out here in the boonies somewhere. Yeah, there's one here. Again, there's no other ones, right? Yeah. So I'll wrap that one out because I'm already kind of in the area. I need a different car. Where's the Hoon? There it is. I haven't busted this one out in a while. Look at this car. Oh my god. You're looking good. I think this car's having an issue with the pinwheel turn. Coming? Corpo Plaza? Am I really entering Corpo Plaza? You sure about that? Are you sure that's the area I'm in, game? Are you absolutely positive? Oh no, this is a vehicle. My favorite cars are the ones with like the fully blocked out windshield, so you're just seeing like a virtual display. So cool. And this car has got some juice to it. It's only got machine guns. It doesn't have rockets like some of the other ones do. P.S. Well, I tossed in a little well-deserved bonus. Okay. We're going this way. We need some music. Where is the country music station? How's this one? Is this country-ish? I love armored cars. Okay, this is way out at the greenhouses. And this car is flying. $168. Looks like we found the cap out. Come on, let's hit it. 170. Let's see it. Maybe on a downhill I can get it. Losing some of the off-road. Alright, that was it. Alright, what's out here? Drones? Hippies? Hipsters? Aliens? Paranoids? Schizophrenics? Paranoid schizophrenics? Cyber psychos? Mutants? Whack jobs? Net runners? Quick hackers? Corpo rats? Animals? Maelstrom? Scavs? Scum? Chavs? What we got? Hey, ghetto-ass community.
Hey, I need your help. I've lost contact with Benedict McAdams and the driver who was supposed to get him out of town. Head to the coordinates I gave you. See what you can find. More details attached.
Okay. Fixture's worth no more and no less than the last promise, and I promised Benedict McAdams I'd get him out of town once he checked off a job for me. Benedict's got one devil approach. Just 6 hours in of taking the job, and Councilman McLean's heart beat for the last time that fat fish I had dagged on my land too long. The risk of a slip up was high, so before he set to it, Benedict installed a GPS on his biomom so I could have an eye in the sky on him, as it were. The slickster didn't work alone, mind you, had a driver, Jason Wild Driver. That's his name? The problem is, instead of hauling quick across the border, Jason went off route. Something here stinks worse than McLean's fishy corpse. Find them and bring me Benedict. I'll find him a new driver. Who are these guys? Aldecaldos. Since when do I have issues with the Aldecaldos?
Okay, okay. So, did you think it over? Well, of course, if you can't fit it in your budget. Too scary a sum for all those lightweights at Militech, I suppose. Nah, not good. Better get going. Hear his skull calling for you.
Sure didn't see those mines before, but what else is new?
No, not worth keeping up here.
Any cameras?
What? Yeah, I'm still here. Then you tell him either he pays my due, or I scratch McAdams off the map for good. This isn't a negotiation. You buy him or you don't.
Ah, I see. Is this the only guy out there? It would be prudent to eliminate him. This guy's walking like a fucking Tetris block. Okay, so this should give us a better escape. We hit the million. The bank account is swole. Heard you're looking for Ben McAdams. Well, you're in luck. Got him right here. He isn't going anywhere. Could be yours for the right price. How much? I want 5 times more than the lead head from last year. Final offer. I'll relate to my superior, authorized to make these kinds of decisions. We'll be in touch. Right? Fucking Militech always calls shots, don't they? We certainly don't let the shots call themselves. Nice car. What is it? Quartz Sidewinder? Okay, downstairs we go. I haven't busted out my actual weapons all day.
A new face. See, Militech's been investing in young talent. So, you here to take me on a little field trip?
Why'd Militech want to buy you off of Jason?
What? You missed the memo? That NCC crook McLean. Militech bought him off. Drafted bills he passed without a blink. I took the bastard out. Now they're desperate to find a fall guy. Don't want the NCPD looking too close into the matter.
As upstanding citizens would do.
Militech's gladly gonna pin me for a heap other things, since I'm already here. I can only surmise I'll be so desperate as to end up taking my own life, as they say.
Sorry to hear that. I'm here on Dakota's behalf.
For Christ's sake.
He looks like a 90s video game action star.
I loathe it, this whole playing tough
Duke
in the
Nukem.
face of death thing.
Handled yourself well.
Should have seen how that fool Jason gobbled it up. Even started holstering in the small of the back like me.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's get you out of here.
Shit. Feel like I haven't used my legs
Alright,
for a
Nukem.
straight month.
Let's get you out of here. feel the Aldecaldos are gonna run me down. Is he in the car with me? Hey, bud. Whoa.
You know what I miss most in that basement?
He just spun out when I pressed left for a half second.
Those sweet honey melons Dakota folks got growing on genetic mishmash. Miles above any sin melons you could find.
Okay.
I sat there thinking, what I wouldn't give one taste of that.
This car is like absolutely fucking skating.
That prick Jason wouldn't entertain the thought.
We're going off-road, safer. Man, this car is zooming. What's going on here? I saw a place like this before, but it was like in a marsh. No indications of any accessible entries. And then a bunker that I can't force open with stuff in it. I need to put a... I wish you could put like a reminder on the map somewhere. Can't. Interesting. I wonder... Is there ways to do that? I don't think there is, right? I also feel like maybe level 60 is the max. I feel like I haven't seen like an experience point buff in a while. Maybe the gigs don't give it. Music is so sick. God, this station's good. It's like those It's like those scenes in a movie where it's like the little guitar lick comes out. Cause it's like a love scene or something.
Hey, McAdams, over here!
Starkey. It's been years.
You look like shit.
I'm a bit indisposed. Looks like you'll have to be my chauffeur.
V, FYI, Dakota's sending over your payment.
Nova, thanks. Have a good one.
Okay, we're good. Go ahead and tell the Benedict safe. Hope this time the driver doesn't point. Thanks, V. Get closed. 22 G's. Thank you. I feel like I'm at the XP limit. I'm fine with that. Addiction to Chaos, Beat on the Brat, Pyramid Song. So how are we doing for, where's Dakota? Six of 9, okay. Next we go here. Hello. I've seen you in a bit. How are you? This car is skating all over these dusty plains. Look at this thing. Jesus, it's like a rally car. Apparently part of the reason that rally cars have like the director in the car with you is to like even out the weight of it. I don't know if it's true or not though. Like for like the skids and the turns and how hard you have to take them. Why is Pacific Dreams the best radio station by far? I think they're playing TFT Double Up, so I think they're kind of distracted. I think that might be loitering around here somewhere, but I think they're also playing TFT Double Up. It's like, you know, couples therapy. I've played Played Up with my woman a couple of times. It's pretty fun. I got her to play some Vampire Survivors too, because it's relatively simple. It's too stressful for her though. I played that a lot. I probably put like 45 hours into Vampire Survivors. Got essentially every character except for like 2 of the more like painful DLC unlocks. And then I was like, alright, I feel pretty good about this. Pretty fun. Am I gonna keep buying DLCs? Probably not. I probably got more than my money's worth out of like the $10 or whatever I spent. There's a really interesting psychology to game pricing. This is a crazy building. What is this? There's a really interesting psychology to game pricing in that, like, if you're like Baldur's Gate and do like a game with like no extra charges and like the full game behind this and all these things, and it's a reasonable price, or you say like Vampire Survivors, we don't need more money than this, this is enough, you get a lot of goodwill, and goodwill does breed getting more loyalty, but there's also like a shout out So Me. I'm gonna give this guy the presidential medal.
Here, take it.
Sure. Looks like it's worth, well, a ton.
Nah, not worth a damn to me anymore. Do what you will with it.
Good luck, pal. That's a presidential medal of honor right there. It's interesting the way that but then I think there's a lot of companies like the Ubisofts and EAs of the world who are like, well, I don't care. Like, just see how much we can get from these fucks, you know? I think it's probably like the more common calculation. And they're like, well, they have a lot of shareholders and everyone to kind of be answerable to. It's just interesting when whenever someone makes like a Vampire Survivors or something like that, they're like, yeah, I don't know. $8 seems reasonable. This looks like an NES game. This car's steering is ridiculous. I am playing Koopa Troopa.
All units in the area. Criminal
Look at that. Okay. Right for that long. Straight. Left. Left. Full, like, 100-degree turn in like a quarter second. Where am I going? This one? Yeah. Time to zoom. So what are we doing out here in the grasslands? In the garbage lands? I should eat lunch soon. Hi, how are you? What are you playing, Anna? Back to here. Back to Dexter Deshawn territory. Alright, it looks like the normal thugs and gangsters.
Avi, I have some new work for you.
A certain item needs to be salvaged from the landfill before some gonks join.
Okay, gotcha.
I've attached some more details for you.
Alright, what do you got from here? There's this kid, folks call him Joe, Red Joe. Now this Joe kid has talent, knows his hooks and jabs. I swear he could knock a horse's teeth out. Point is, kid's got what it takes to go pro. Problem is, coaches aren't easy to come by in the Badlands. But lo and behold, whereas the next-gen sparring bots land in a scrapyard there, still in working order. That's city folk for you. Second, a piece of tech glitches, it gets tossed in the crash. Sucks included. Anyway, back to the bot. Find and download its software before they recycle into metal straws or whatever it is NC people like. Oh, and one more thing. The guy that runs the landfill, watch out for him. Real piece of work. Got it. Rendering some animations and playing CS. Good. I'm basically finishing up Cyberpunk. Not too much more to do. Just clearing the map up. And then hopefully getting to some endings pretty soon. Currently, right now, I'm walking through garbage. I'm about to rescue a boxing robot from a bunch of lads. Worker. Security guard. Fence. I don't know, so what else we got here? Damn, this place is crazy. There's so much here. Are you playing CS2? Obviously, are you playing like an older one? If so, what do you think about it? I was talking to my friend recently, earlier today actually, about Counter-Strike 2 and what he thinks about it. Why is this van scannable? Is there something in the back seat? This is the robot? That's it? Pull him into here like a horror movie. You know, in a horror movie where something always gets like pulled off the screen like really quickly? That's like horror movie 101. Waste collection. Okay. Got it. Yeah. I have a friend who still plays that one, I think, too. I think some people just like 1C, 1C, E9, 7A. I think most people just want to play the one that they're so good at. You know what I mean? The one that they had like the most fun with. As opposed to like always trying the new one. It's a little bit like, I think some people would rather have like the smaller community of stuff they're like really good at. It's the guy, right? Veteran guard. This place is big. Who's this guy? Thornton Owner's Manual. 2 more things of clothing. Good. What am I doing here besides that? Take an upper look here. Another building here. Anybody in here? No. The car, and then that main building there. I like sketching, I'm gonna take him out. Oh, sliding all around. Who saw that? Those guys? I'm just gonna run out of here. I don't know how those guys saw me there. That was crazy. Like, what caused that? You can't catch me. I'm too fleet. From what I guessed, like, from what I gather, CS2 at this point is better than CSGO was at the start. But like, I think people have different like expectations now. But everyone knows how Valve is. Like since Valve took it over, apparently Valve does like 2 balance changes a year. Or 2 balance patches a year, sorry. Okay, sell. Okay, we're looking pretty good.
Beautiful, V. Red Joe's training starts tomorrow, and then it won't be long until you hear his name again. He has potential, that boy. Nice work. Until next time.
Okay, you're welcome. This is like one of those endless things where like can never stop finding more gigs. Pyramid Song, any other gigs here? Side quest, beat on the brat, thievery, beat on the brat, Beast in Me. Anything out here? Just cyber psychos and weirdos. Dakota's at 7 of 9. Okay, so I'll do one more and then I'll probably unlock the last one. Actually, I'm not sure this is her. This is probably Reyes. Anyway, let's take one of these cars. Sorry, pal. It's mine now. By now, everybody in the Badlands heard your name. Good for you. Thank you. I know I'm awesome. I know I'm cool. My favorite. I'm the best, I know. Who's this guy? Look at that fucking car. Look at that car, nerd.
I don't want to go like this.
Sorry, lady. And I didn't want to do it to you. Alright, I'm going. Hopefully this takes me closer to the gig I'm going to and not like further away. But you never know. I'll just do the closest gig regardless of where it is. This is going to be a timed one, I think. It's been a while since I've done a timed one. Oh, I got rockets this time, pal. On the wrong side of the road, dumbass. What are those marks? Oh, that's my... Oh. Pussy? Oh my god. Okay, see ya. 2 minutes and 40 seconds or 2.6 kilometers. Here we go. Oh. Keep driving. What do the red marks mean? Where I'm aiming? I don't really understand it. Okay, here we go. Why was it a yellow line for a bit? You gotta be really light in these turns of these Aldecaldo cars. They're really tight tuning because they're like mostly doing off-road stuff. Oh. Okay, everyone just freaks out. My driving becomes impossible. Really annoying. Oh, what the fuck? The car starts swaying around. Definitely introducing some randomness. Okay, I got 85 seconds. Come on. It's weird that also that if you press Z to switch between jobs to highlight the part where it says it's optional to deliver within time, it takes the tracker off the map. You'd think it would be the same tracker for both of them. Makes no sense. Oh my god. This is so annoying. Okay, come on. Jesus. I'm not gonna be able to do this one. I've got the cops on me and 2 of these cars. I gotta lose them or kill them in 30 seconds. This is so fucked. I don't know where the thing is. I gotta just pull over here and kill these guys. I got 20 seconds. This is so doomed, man. Look, he just drives by me. It's so fucking stupid. What are you supposed to do? Oh, this is a really dumb mission. I don't like these very much. I don't mind them, but the pursuit ones are like a little janky. You have 45 seconds left. You're on these streets, and you can't. If you get out of the car, they don't stop and engage you. They just drove off, meaning there's no chance. This car's not even fucking turning. Okay, I probably need to have lunch soon. This is really pissing me off. Look, this car will not turn. I'm missing a wheel or something? How stupid these people are. What the fuck?
I guess it'll do, V. Maybe switch up your game. Try a little harder next time. My man will take care of the rest.
Okay, so where are we now? What are we close to? Beat on the Brat, Beast and Me. No discernible gigs here. Collect your reward up here. Side job with that guy again. Beat on the Brat. More gig up there. Okay, so is there a fast travel thing near here? Alright, I'll figure this out soon. It's time for lunch. Then I'm gonna try to. I would like to get everything ready for tomorrow, so hopefully I can get through this pretty quickly. There's still a bunch more gigs in the map, but not too many. Alright, I'll be back.